team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5.
Slaughter.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Thank you, kind sir. You don't need to call.
Time.
All right. Thank you, kind sir, for calling me beautiful again. Everything's good in Croatia. 2 a.m. I'm hoping for game number 3 as well. I can't get no sleep.
The sack.
Yeah. That.
Dire team.
All right, let's be serious for a moment. And it's gone.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I saw it. Maybe I was a bit harsh on him. Too much bashing, but I until now. I don't want to sound rude or whatever, trying to be as friendly as possible, but there's trying to be realistic on the other side. Yeah.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
There's no room for Doom.
Dire team
Yeah, I wanted to suggest X or Legion Commander, but both suggestions are stupid since they have an off lane. But those are the heroes that counter Ember Spear. Yeah, the three out of 3 were stupid. Let's try with the 4th one.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Leshrac, I love how Leshrac is played and his edict. You can just hide in the trees and take the tower. That's like maybe Jimmy's hero. That's what he likes to do.
Reserve time.
He has, yeah.
The undying waits.
Dire team pick.
Slardar, that's the like hottest pick in the Dota right now, in my opinion. and has yeah, well,
10 seconds
got
remaining.
it, got it. You don't need to elaborate. I'm not that dumb, but thank you.
5 seconds remaining.
uh, maybe sometimes it's 2 a.m.
Reserve time.
You think I need some tips, but I'm all good. I'm all hyped. Yeah, I think the win ratio on that hero is like 75% maybe. Where's the Bruno, the statsman, when you need him? Probably working for Valve. Yeah.
Dazzle.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah. I'm too old school.
Sand.
Old names, but new memes.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Yep,
5
Nyx,
seconds
well,
remaining.
I'm looking at this way. Nyx Assassin off lane. Lashtrack gonna be probably
Reserve
enough.
time.
+1 carry hero just to stand on the lane, and Undying can help Sanking on the top lane. Maybe. Slaughter's gonna run around. So maybe help Nyx Assassin on bottom as well. We'll see with other picks.
Alchemist.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Maybe some minus armor strat. If you look at it, there's a
Dire
Slaughter ult,
team
Dazzle ult, Acid Spray. Plus they need one hero who's gonna beat them to death. Check which hero could... yeah. Well, he
10
does fine.
seconds
He
remaining.
just throws Acid Spray and farms Ember. I think Ember
5
doesn't have that
seconds
much
remaining.
armor in the start. Not sure, but I saw some matchups, Alke versus Ember, and Alke
Reserve
does fine. Maybe a PA for them. Yeah, hard right click hero. Or what else is there?
Vengeful spirit.
Wow, even more
Radiant team
minus
pick.
armor.
Ten seconds remaining.
Good suggestion there. I hope Team Onyx hears it,
5
actually.
seconds remaining.
Yeah. I mentioned a few times before
Reserve
in
time.
previous casts, not a big fan of Swen because of the late game. But, okay, there's the Terrorblade.
About that. How does that make you feel? You see Terrorblade, what's the first like emotion that comes to you?
High armor, high base armor, level 1, 7
Ooh.
armor.
Yeah. Cool. Able
Plus,
to kind of...
yeah, but they don't have much to deal with illusions from Terrorblade later on. There's no Mjolnir carrier, maybe on Alk, but pretty much everything is, let's call it, targeted spells. Not much AoE burst damage.
Yeah, both Alk and Venge, because I'm looking at this as a core Venge, right? That seems to be it. It's like yeah, you could give
10
them a
seconds remaining.
Mjolnir Maelstrom kind of a thing, but that's not ideally what they do.
5 seconds remaining.
But maybe they'll just kind of play it as it comes. Like if their lineup is able to kind of really pull ahead through the early game, maybe they'll just And plus, we've already saw how they built last game. Maybe we'll just do as they please and not have to worry too much about,
Prepare for battle.
you know, building for the illusions. They'll just hope that they can take it to the Terrorblade so much that he's not even going to get the chance to be a big problem.
Well, we'll see with Alk. Alk is kind of a hero that reminds me of Naga Siren. It's that type of a cancer hero.
Yeah, those heroes are the worst. Naga, Alk. I mean, we've already got to see some Naga play earlier today in the hands of NP. Always a treat. And then here and now the Alk. But as I said, Kotaro plays a fighting Alk, kind of similar to how we saw Miracle when he played a lot of the Alk. He's a fighting Alk. He's not like a Naga Alk, you know?
MNZ calling me out, and the Bulba as well.
Wait, what? I didn't see that. Let me see this.
Well, it's my old nickname, one of the fake ones. Cut and paste, or...
Oh, that's what it was? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I was like, what happened there?
And LC. I have a lot of nicknames, actually. Well, enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah, not talking about you, please, and how great you are. Because I also heard you had a great nickname as the champion. Daddy, maybe. But
Well, there are people who call me daddy, but they're not males, so...
Hitomi? I actually know that
30
name. I'm familiar with that name.
seconds.
Is that your name too? Or is he BSing?
Say again?
Hitomi?
No, that's old school NA
I know
player.
that name from NA, yeah. Well, they're just throwing out names now. What's happening here? They're just name dropping? What's happening?
Some old school names.
It's like, you know what? I'm
Light
gonna
of
name
Heaven.
drop now. Yeah. I don't know what's happening now. Okay, well, some casual friendly banter as we get underway here. No early swings as things keep traditional in that nature. A nice little mid lane, more defensive board going to be planted out here for Infamous, while you see more aggressive stance here. Onyx getting a nice ward all the way back and behind the tower. The inside already to see where the Dazzle is. Demon just doing the demon thing, man. He's waiting in the trees for that surprise goat attack he's going to do.
Classic Jimmy.
Meanwhile, 2001 hanging around the mid lane trying to play like an ogre.
They want to
and
surprise
play
them.
back. Oh, snap! He just burrows in. They drop out the heel. And Benjaz is in trouble. That's Demon in the trees, poking around, doing some weird crap. But he gets the job done. Onyx get first blood.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And
attack.
mid lane...
Good. Oh, this
Sorry,
is,
they're flirting a bit. Just a crush. Lots of hate on
I
it.
wanted to say, Terrorblade can't match against Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin is gonna get a lot of denies, but Jimmy just got the first blood and TP'd bottom. He's just gonna harass Nyx Assassin pool and do his stuff.
He's already done enough, really. Gets really sets the stage, if you will, for their off lane to kind of put in the work just between the two of them. Dubu's getting closer to his level 2, but he's going to find himself quickly surrounded, and they have multi-stuns. First the magic missile, then comes out the crush. And now the right clicks, fairy fire. Ooh, a nice stun comes out from Bulba, slows them in their tracks. Dubu runs away, runs back in, goes for the nuke. Ooh, goodness gracious, is this man
It's
going to
gonna be
live?
enough.
Yeah, he got the magic missile, he goes down. All right, well, almost looked promising there for Dubu, and Infamous are going to be able to tie up the score, getting their first kill of the game. And bottom, we're already seeing, Kyria recognizing Demon has rotated to the bottom lane, wants to fight, thinks that his level 2 game is better than Demon's level 2 game.
Yeah, he has a poor man's shield, so
Soldier's fortune.
He's hitting
just
him.
beating him to
He's
death.
got a stun. He's like, I
Stun
want the
on
bounty.
the rune. Oh, nice.
Yeah, oh, I got the bounty, boy. I got it. And is he gonna keep stalking Demon here?
Yeah, but Jimmy's gonna get haste.
Oh goodness! And is he gonna run back that way? No, he's gonna take his business to mid lane. It would appear where we are going to find Abed getting the better end of Kotaro Hayama and brings him down. Okay, well, we missed the start of that one, but it just looks like Abed's able to kind of maybe get off a good start. What's happening to Abed right now? So low on life. I thought he was about to die. He's playing a dangerous game here.
Slardar is showing where the ward is, wants to give some extra gold to Alchemist because he just died. There is plus 100 gold, plus 9 extra.
Yeah, not as ridiculous as it used to be, but still very nice. And obviously he'll always be able to find his way to get back into some relevant farm with those kind of benefits. Finds himself in some chains though. Uh-oh. Abed taking full advantage of the head start he's been granted in this mid lane and takes it right back to him once again. And now we see top lane. Yeah, Tombstone was dropped. Tombstone has been taken apart, but they will lose their life for it. Slardar also going to be taken down. Lane dominance here from Onyx coming out. Whew, we're going to need a moment to breathe. It looks like Bulba pauses the game, and we just have to a moment to digest what the hell is actually happening here. So 4-1 start for Onyx. And we see, like, what, Abed gets 2 kills. Now, on to the Alchemist. This is tough.
Which is huge. Alke dying twice. He's nowhere near his... I don't know if he's gonna go for bottle. Probably not. Not a soul ring as well. Just straight into armlet, I guess. Yeah, the game is unpaused. Jesus Christ, there's a huge team wipe. 5 dead for Infamous. Just kidding, no one died. Could I work on Broadway with you as well? If I was a bit prettier, I guess.
Yeah, probably. A bit prettier, bit taller. We could talk then, but... Okay, back in the game now. Loaded up. Doesn't seem like I missed too much, except I'm just in time for a gank again onto the Alchemist. Oh, this is unfortunate. 2001 does end up sweeping in, gets off a decent crush, but he'll find himself also in trouble. He's just like, are you serious now? Can't even heal himself for the grave. Triple Remnant to finish off a triple set of kills. A set of 3 kills, whatever you want to call it. It is Onyx just crushing now Infamous. Infamous, I don't know if this is a bleed over from the previous game, but it's a very tough start, and then they're going to be paying for it.
Yeah, Alchemist 0-3-0, 4 minutes. Is gonna have a rough time coming back into the game, especially in the 7.0 patch. There's no stacks in the forest for him whatsoever.
Double damage Abed running in on Mr. Kotaro once again. Chained up, right-clicked. I mean, Bulba didn't even need to be there. Sure, Abed would have been able to get the job done himself, but they just put him again. It's just like, they're throwing him right into a locker and shoving him. It's just bad.
Bulba went for Tranquil Boots and Windlace, so he has some high movement speed when the Tranquil Boots are not disabled, 400, so it's easy to set up a gank.
I'll take your tribute.
And he seems to be wanting to move all over the place too. Almost at that point in the game where you're doing so well that you feel more content trying to set up and take kills, and that will be enough of a money income to be able to build towards that Blink Dagger. But looks like he'll just take himself back to the off lane and get back into what feels more like a normal laning phase instead of all these ridiculous pickoffs and 1-by-1 fights.
Aquila flying to Terrorblade, and to both Dubu and Jimmy just standing there. They want to take that tier 1 tower bottom.
Hazel almost regrets poking the fiery bear of Abed's Ember Spirit. He's going to be able to grave and TP out. Bottom lane, a heavy push comes in. Metamorphed Mason pops out his illusion and looks to siege ahead.
This is not where you want to fight.
Valkyria is trying to help slow them down, but he finds himself stunned up, locked down. Slardar will jump in and try to help him with the crush himself. Benjaz also here. Tombstone will be taken apart. Not the best here for Onyx to be able to siege on forward, but they have the edict out now. Creeps are going to get dealt with fast here by Infamous. How is their life and mana? It's decent.
They'll just go back. The Sanking is just cutting the wave. Gonna push the top tower a bit because everyone TP'd bottom.
But they're not leaving without a fight. They get the setup and they get the pick, it looks like, onto Dubu. Taking him as he's a bit out of position on that one. And nearby, the chase is on here. Thinking about maybe a go on Demon. Demon turns back, but no one there to kind of follow up. Infamous is trying to
Dire's top tower
at least kind
under attack.
of maintain composure in this game a bit. Had kind of forked over a bit too much in the early game, and now they come together to try to at least stay composed. And this would be a very rewarding pickoff and definitely a morale booster in itself. A good setup there to take down Mason. Now Dubu shows himself. A rotation over from Bulba. He gets the burrow, but no finish yet. That they easily just turn onto the tombstone and take it out of the equation. Valkyria unfortunately going to be missing the stun. Now he's getting trapped within the team.
Dire's top tower
Carapace stun will be there. Camera's a bit drunk, but whatever the case may be, they're going to take down the Nyx. That was a nice little body block. Infamous rollout.
A bit too deep. They should have just gone with the kill and just backed off, back to farming. Meanwhile, Alki on mid. What does he
Radiant's
have?
middle tower is under attack.
Sage's mask decides not to go for brain freeze armlet. Just wants to go straight radiance because he's so far from it. Actually 0-4-0. That's why.
He's got to just like, I don't know for how long, but he's just like, I'm in my own game right now, guys. Don't even look this way. I have to
count on
farm.
me.
I have to
The next-
farm. I can't fight. I got a quota to meet. Don't even bother. But
They need to buy some time for Alk if he wants to get that radiance up. They just need to give him some space for the next 5 minutes. And he can get back
Dubu
into
is
the
just
game.
flashing himself in front of Kotaro with like very little life, which should seem a bit suspect. Abed was nearby, invis, double damage, and he just blasts through Alchemist. This promise of farm we're hoping to see him get is going to be put off once again. They look to set up, they get a crush. Bulba responds with his own burrow, striking to the back lines, looking to go for Dazzle. He's going to be taken apart. And then it's going to be Demon sweeping in. They'll get the Slardar on top of it. Demon gets both those kills. Valkyria in pursuit, looking to go for Bulba, who gets the burrow off. Up to the
he doesn't
shrine.
have
Is he
the
going to use
range.
it? Yes, he will. Nicely done.
Dire's bottom
The
tower
damage
is
coming
under
out of Ember
attack.
Spirit. He had that Veil at 7 minutes. 6-0 on Ember Spirit. Oh, they're gonna have a rough time. Control him.
This is definitely seeming much more out of hand than anything we saw in game number 1. I fear to look at the net worth graph this early. It's getting close to 4K, which doesn't seem crazy, but at 9 minutes in, it's pretty damn crazy. Alk back in the lane and back to possibly being dead. There is going to be a nice little save, but look who's on pursuit. It's Abed back. Man, Abed maybe just trying to bring it back to Kotaro after game number 1. They will be able to get the swap snipe of takedown of Bulba here. Abed short on mana. Infamous, do they have any more tools? Doesn't look like it. They'll pull off, but they'll take the little pick. But my God, man. Crushing game. He says he's your fan, goes into play, and now poor Alchemist here, 0-6, trying to find breadcrumbs to farm.
Those are my kinds of fans.
Noobs. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Just
Kotaro,
kidding.
I'm a
Just
huge fan of
kidding.
Kotaro. This is a tough game, though, man. What I was trying to say there for Abed, it's like they took it to Abed in game number 1. It was Kotaro putting on a world of hurt with his TA, and now Abed looking to return the favor in game number 2, and certainly doing so, and continuing the trend here and now.
Oh, what a
Bulba
strike.
gets a ravage of a burrow right onto 3. Valkyria looking to turn back, gets a stun off himself, but the damage is too mighty, and Mason's here to play, and no one can stand to that. And they're just going to mow on through this tier 1 tower. Onyx, huge fight, huge setup. Bulba.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Alva in 13 out of 14 kills as an offlaner. Blink Dagger at 10-minute mark. He is really, really great at this game. At this game in general, and in this game as well.
They're not stopping yet. They got so much momentum going their way. Beautiful sidestep of the crush. Read wonderfully from Abed there.
Dire's middle tower has
Dubu will be able to step back and away from trouble. Another jump in from Bulba. Gets the Grave connection for Benjaz. The Grave will be there, but they lock him in place. Hog tie him down and finish him all off one by one. Mason with the double. Well, screaming on the sidelines. Please throw in the towel. Infamous, this is looking rough. So rough. Onyx just not looking to let up one bit. Bloodhounds are out for Kotaro. A man nearby just simply trying to farm up anything to his name. Oh God,
Yeah,
please no.
they
Bulba.
zoned.
Don't do this. He's trying to juke the incoming burrow. He's like, screw it, I'll get the bounty. I'll take that at least. But yeah, they're just gonna walk him home. They're just gonna walk him home. Okay, well, trouble's coming. Reinforcements are here. Katara will be saved, but his henchmen unfortunately might be in a bit of trouble here. 1001, the grave from Dazzle, giving it away, even though it will cost not just his own life, but also will be Slardar going down. On the other side, the takedown is going to be there as they get the Dazzle, the Nyx. Kataro is now back to being one of the only survivors on this one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Iron Talon dropped.
That's just Kataro. Bulba is also having fun just walking him home. You know, he's really doing him the gesture at the end of the day, just making sure he makes it's dark out. All right, someone's gotta make sure he makes it safe.
Valva should open an escort agency.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Obviously, no blink on Slardar. He's not gonna have any chase there. Alchemist goes back to his business here in the bottom lane, but not far off is still some trouble here. Oh, look at that jump in. Bulba actually caught out from Benjaz, but then Demon shows up, goes for the stun. The crush will be there, only connecting on for Dubu, and then Mason goes into his crazy dark Satan terror form, and everyone just does not want to be a part of that. They run, they scream, they try to hide. 2001 looking for somewhere to go. Is this place safe? Oh, no chains. No chains. Chains means he makes it away. 24-4. Net worth representing exactly how the game should go, or is going. It's feeling pretty damn nice here for Onyx. I don't really know where you can go here if you're Infamous, but they are just using the best of their time right now to farm all over the map in hopes that they can go for a Hail Mary of a high ground defense.
Alka is getting close to his Radiance, considering that he's 0 and 6, his Radiance timing is gonna be still good.
Mid lane, Dazzle, who's trying to split push a bit, is able to avoid the Burrow Strike of Bulba. He helps out Comrade Kotaro with the weave. Kotaro. Oh, Kotaro is Demon. Gives him the Kotaro handshake. They're able to wait at least for him to get the Sacred Relic, which is nice. But eventually, oh, the epicenter too. Just all of the hate right now. They're just so they're really taking it to Kotaro right here. It's quite hard to watch.
Well, the early ganks on the mid lane, but he died 2 times solo, which shouldn't happen. And then the movement from Onyx with Leshrac and Sanking just devastating.
Yeah. So it's no surprise to see Onyx feeling pretty damn confident about game number 2.
15-minute Radiance, not bad. He sold his Iron Talon to buy Radiance before he dies.
Let's see, man, if this is the start of the comeback right now. Taro, the man, the soldier, heads out and will begin his quest. I don't know. We'll report back and see where the Alchemist ends up going, and if it's going to be good enough to stop the power of Onyx here, who continued their wrath. Mid lane now, a jump in, and the TP from Abed shows up, snipes, and says, "How's it going, everybody?" Gets the kill, and Onyx can move forward with yet another objective if they'd like.
What a game for Ember Spirit.
What a game. Okay, Onyx now sieging in the high ground. Tier 3's in trouble. What can they do about it? Benjaz, level 1 swap. Can't really get anyone too far. It's going to be a very tough fight. Terrorblade just going in on these towers. Mason's over this game. He just wants to end it here now. Shoves back Benjaz a bit. He'll try to use the shrine, but they're just allowing this Terrorblade to siege away. And your racks are gone. Okay. Racks are gone. Onyx walk out. And that will be the end of it here. That's just rough. It's like when you see those old movies and there's just these sad villagers and they can't do anything. And then the big bad guys come into town, just take all their stuff and leave.
Like
what are you going to do about it?
Cracked aliens,
Yeah.
advanced technology, the Middle Ages, just beating the shit out of people.
Don't do this. You shouldn't do this. They stomp, they rid of a couple of houses and homes, and then they walk out with their winnings. And now we have an Invis Bulba here. Going to be crossing paths with Benjaz. Just goes for it right away because Abed's close. There's the chains. They have a dust too. So they'll look to set up Valkyria after they take care of business there with Benjaz. Valkyria nearby. Going to get burrowed again. And then they'll be able to right-click him down. Abed and the company already looking for the next target on top of that. As 2001, he gets chained down. Please don't do this. Tries to run back and away. He gets an early grave, an early save, but then he's able to connect with the chains. There's the remnant. Wow. There's the double kill. Abed, no mercy at all. Game 1, rough with the Invoker. Game 2, Ember, my god.
18 plus Dota right there.
And now Onyx are just going to be able to move on to their next set of racks. Just easy work for them on this. And they're going to be feeling pretty good. Also a 2-0 showing for them. And that means they're going to be going up against NP tomorrow. That's going to be a pretty hype series. But let's reflect now. This game over. A tough one to watch if you're an Infamous fan. Obviously not going to be taken out of the tournament yet. They'll have some more matches ahead of them. But, you know, what do you take away from this as you watch Team Onyx performance like that one? Is this a team that's, you know, they got Abed in town now. They're starting to build up that chemistry within each other.